Have you ever felt like some people only remember you when they need something from you? You give, you show up, but when it's your turn, no one is there for you. I have been there, and today I just want to talk about it. Self respect, it is. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Wambua. If you are new on this space, feel at home. Karibu sana. Consider subscribing and joining this unstoppable family. And in this video of today, I am going to share the 10 real ways of respecting yourself, especially when life becomes hard and you feel like you don't have choice. Of course, you have a choice. And just because you are going through a tough time, don't allow people to misuse you. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. Stand on your ground. Whatever you promised yourself, be that, and don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise. So, stick to this video until the end. Pick something, learn whatever you can learn, and run with it. And the first point is that you need to keep your word to yourself. I think I'm going to be brief in these points because most of them are the things that we do in reality, but we don't want to hear about them because sometimes they hit hard. Sometimes you find yourself promising in your life that from today I'm not going to do something. There is something I have been doing, yes, and from today I just need to change. I just need to stop doing it, especially in the beginning of the years. Sometimes you want to change whatever you have been doing, maybe from the previous years, and maybe the experience was not good, and you feel like now it is time for me to change. For example, on my previous video, I talked about employment, whereby you find yourself you have been working somewhere and you don't have any savings. Like in case of an emergency, you can't stand for yourself. That time you have been already been working from January to December, but you have nothing, and you could not save, you could not even help someone, support your family. And in such instances, there are some things that you sit down with yourself and you have a meeting of yourself, and you are like, now from this time onwards, I am not going to do this work. I'm not going to work in this particular environment. I'm going to change. I'm going to do something different. Maybe I'm going to start my own business. Those are the things that I'm saying you need to stick to. Sometimes you might promise yourself that from today I will be waking up at 4. I will be opening my business at 5. And so I have to wake up at 4. And you promise yourself you will be doing that. Make sure you stick to that, and at the end of the day you will definitely see a change. So long as whatever you are sticking to and whatever you are planning to do is a positive thing, at the end of the day you are going to see a change, a positive change in most of the cases. This is because self-respect grows when you trust in yourself. Second point is you need to stop over explaining your decisions. Any decision you make in this life, you don't owe anyone explanation. Why do you need to explain to them? Saying no is a complete sentence. Saying no is a complete answer. If you ask me, why are you no longer hanging out with us nowadays? And I tell you, I don't just feel like. That is a complete answer to that question. People will make you explain and explain and you feel like even crying because of explaining yourself to people. Something that you decided with yourself, you are like, this friendship, maybe we are not doing something that is making us grow, or we are not going anywhere. By the way, we are not even supporting each other. I need to stop being friends with some people. Not in a bad way, but it is because maybe you need to grow. And sometimes when you want to grow, you need to be by yourself, and people will not understand you. Most of them will never understand you, and that's why I'm saying don't start explaining to them. It is too hard to explain to people who already have made their decisions, or they have made their mind, and they already concluded about you. Some will even tell you nowadays you are pretending, and you know deep inside you, you are not pretending. There are some things that you are avoiding, or there are some things that you are working on, and they are not allowing you to overshare, or maybe to go out there and start talking, sharing with people. Some things are secrets, let me tell you. They are your own secrets. They don't need to be shared with people. At the end of the day, the more you share your decisions, sometimes you will fall back. You will leave that friendship, and maybe because we are not doing well in these friendships, and you tell them, you know, we were doing this and that, you start explaining, you understand? And at the end of it all, they will be like, maybe they feel like we have lost one of us. Yes, then we can change maybe, and you'll go back to that friendship. That's one reason of not explaining your decision. Tell them just no, and as I have said, no is a complete answer. because you don't need to justify anything. And the third point, walk away from anything that drains you, whether it is job, whether it is people, those friendship things, whether it is environment and you feel this environment maybe it is toxic, it is draining me. Just walk away unapologetically. Don't wait until you die there. Don't wait until you faint there, then you wake up and start explaining to us what happened. No, try to protect yourself, try to protect your peace of mind, protect your energy, protect anything that it can never be bought from anywhere. This energy, this peace of mind, you can't go anywhere and start buying it when already you have lost it. And so in this case you need to protect it as much as you can. And the fourth point, speak up even when your voice shakes. That's exactly me. I'm that one person. When things don't go well or maybe someone has hurt me, sometimes I might not be able to talk, yes, but I will make sure I pass this message to you. No matter how much my voice will shake, no matter how many times the tears will come down, I have to pass this message to you. I have come to realize that being silent is something that also will kill me inside because I didn't share it out there. If someone gives you the opportunity to share how you feel or what's not happening, it's the better. If someone is giving you a chance to express your feelings or whatever is happening in you, just do that. At some point, the more you keep quiet, the more you accumulate things in your mind. You are not speaking up. It someday they will explode and it will be worse. And to protect that, make sure you speak up your mind. Don't fear. Sometimes, yes, you can be very shaky. Even your voice is not that good, but you have to pass this message. As I have said, pass this message. Make sure you talk if that person is allowing you to talk. But if they are not maybe allowing you to express your point, that's why I've said just try to walk away from such toxic situations. Don't stay there in the name of maybe it is job and you are like, whenever I walk away, what will be the next step? God knows your next step. Don't stay somewhere you feel like you can't express yourself. You don't have that freedom of expression. You can't share anything because these people maybe look at you and they are like, she doesn't have anything to share, she doesn't have any idea of anything. If it is such an environment, my friends, just walk away. But respecting yourself means expressing how you truly feel from the bottom of your heart. Like if you feel the way this particular person is treating you, it is not right. If you talk to the person the first time and the second time and they continue repeating the same thing, that means that they are not respecting you. But if they allow you to speak up your mind and share whatever you have to share and they consider it and maybe they talk about it, you will feel respected. And so it is always important to speak up your mind. The other point is take care of your body. My friend, eat well, relax, sleep, do whatever you feel like. This thing, when I do it, I feel like my body is relaxed. Look good. Just look good for yourself and not for any other person out there. Some people will tell you that now I have made my hair maybe or I have made my makeup if you are a makeup person. For me, I am not. And you are like, now I am looking good for my husband, for my boyfriend. No, it is not for them. It is for you because it is the thing that makes you feel well. Don't do it for anybody because sometimes if you try to do it for others, at some point you feel that maybe they have annoyed you and you will let yourself be that dirty person. You will not maintain that hygiene because maybe, as I have said, you are doing it for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend, and someone who makes sense in your life. And you're like, now they have done something horrible to me and I'm not going to look good. I'm just going to be just dirty. No, ladies, sometimes you'll find us, most of the ladies, at some point maybe our bodies change, especially when you give birth or maybe when you are pregnant. But the most important thing is taking care of yourself. Don't look like a mad person just because you are pregnant, just because you are breastfeeding, just because you gave birth. No, take care of yourself because the way you represent yourself out there, it is how you will allow people to see you and how you will allow people to treat you. This goes most to ladies. Make sure you look good. Make sure you eat. Some people don't want to eat because maybe they don't want their bodies to explode. I'm not trying to say that you overeat, but make sure you eat. Make sure you are comfortable. Make sure you do what makes you feel good. I hope at this point I am still making sense and you are getting something out of this. We move to the next point. We are on the sixth point. Yeah, we are on the sixth point, and it goes like this: set financial boundaries. Guys, on this point, if you are out there and you have my money, please send me. Kama uko na pesa yangu jamani, nitumie. People are so wicked, let me tell you guys. At some point, you may be having a friend or someone who is close to you, and maybe they have a challenge and they ask you for something like money. Here we are talking about money, money, money. And as a friend and as a human being, you feel like I have this thing, I can help you. So people will come to you and they will ask you, can you lend me like 200, 300? I'm just giving this small, small amount of money, because I know to some people it is small money and to others it is such a big amount of money. It is a packet of unga, a packet of sugar. It is something to some people, but at some point for some people it is not. So what I'm trying to say is that make sure if you are giving out some money to someone, if it is your friend, whoever you are giving, make sure you give out the amount of money that maybe will not hurt you if this person is not going to return it. You know yourself, you know your financial status. You are not going to give someone 10,000, and you know 10,000 maybe it is your house rent, and this person will struggle to return this money. It is that kind of a person you need to follow up so that they can give you that money, or they can return to you whatever you have given them. If you know, or maybe you are not sure of them, sometimes I would advise you just take someone you don't have, man, because this world we are in, it is so wicked. Don't overspend to impress anyone out there. If you are with your friends, you don't just buy everything because you want them to feel happy, to impress them, and at the end of the day you go back at your house and you're like, man, I have really overspent today, and you can't get that money back. Once spent, it can't come back the way it went out. Make sure you spend according to your standards, don't just usitoe pesa tu because you want to show off to your friends maybe you are doing better in life. It's okay, but don't just overspend because of people, because of the pressure, because of what others are doing. Just don't be like that. In short, I am just trying to say that don't lend money you can't afford to lose. The other point is forgive yourself, but don't ignore your mistakes. Sometimes you find yourself you have done a mistake. Yes, maybe you didn't know it was a mistake, but you came to realize earlier that you did a mistake. Whatever I did, it was a mistake. Yourself like, yes, I did a mistake. Of course, that is a very, very big mistake. And I realize now I have done such a mistake. Don't go back to that mistake. No, forgive yourself. Yes, Elizabeth, you did a mistake. Yes, I know I did a mistake, a very big one. But I don't want to feel guilty, to feel like I'm carrying a burden of that mistake. What happened, happened, yes, and I forgive myself for that. I learned from that mistake, yes, because I'm not gonna do this anymore in my life. I don't think I will ever do such a mistake. But still, don't carry this guilt with yourself. Sitajiumiza, like learn from your mistakes. I learned from that, and going forward, I am not going to repeat the same mistake. The other thing is stop seeking validation from people. Not everyone will love you, not everyone will understand you. Once you make peace with this, your life will be very simple. You will not even overthink about anything. You will do whatever you have to do and not even think about people, what they are going to say. I used to make videos and I would watch and rewatch and ask myself, oh, I can't post this because I don't want particular person to see me. They will not maybe like this, they will not love you, they will not love whatever I am doing. But guess what? I came to understand that really not everyone will love me. People will love me, strangers maybe, and those really who love you, most of them are strangers. Some of the people who know you, they will never support you. I am always telling you this, guys. They will never support you. They will never like whatever you are doing. The fear of outshining them. That's why they will never support you. And you will have to make peace with this, because this is the world we are living in. We are human beings and people are just like that. They will never like you. Some will like you and others will not like you. Some will understand you, others will never understand you. Make sure you don't stress yourself about anything. Don't seek validation from anyone. Whatever you do, just do it. Because you love it, just do it and leave it at that point. Whoever is there to judge, let them do whatever they want to do. The second last point is choose growth over comfort. Sometimes it might be very hard. but it is something that is pushing you to become a better person. That thing that is very hard, you find it very hard, you find it like it is so uncomfortable, but at the end of the day when you do it, it changes your life in a positive way. You become a better person when you do it. That is the best word I can use. If you are trying to do something, maybe you are saying, I am going to be waking up at around 3, and it is so hard for you. But when you wake up at that 3, you just see the whatever how your day flows, whatever the things you have planned to do. If it is your business, you just open it right on time, and you are like, now whatever I plan to do, now it is coming to reality. I am doing what I promised myself. As I said in the first point, if you have been sticking around, I said that make sure you stick to whatever you promised your heart, whatever you promised to yourself. So even if it is so uncomfortable, I know it is not easy to wake up at 3, but if it is the only time that you can wake up, work hard, do something that changes your life, that impacts your life in a positive way, just make sure you do it. There is no need of sleeping until 9, 8, 7, and that time you are waking. Maybe it is work, you are late, you are going there, maybe your boss is shouting at you, you know these things. And when someone is shouting at you, they spoil the entire mood of the day. So to avoid these things, it is better you do the best things that you feel like, yeah, it is so weird to wake up at 3, but at least when I wake up at 3, if it is a business, I am making some sales before it is even 6. That way you are improving your lifestyle and not the other way around. So the last point is that you need to protect your time like your life depends on it. And of course, your life depends on it. There are some things we waste a lot of time on them and they are not making sense. There are things that maybe we are just defending ourselves, And as I have said, some people have just decided to hate you. They have decided to call you names. They have decided to conclude everything about yourself. And you are there defending yourself. Men, you are just wasting your time. Stop defending yourself. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them take the information where they want to take. Because you can't prevent people from thinking. You can't stop them from doing whatever they want to do. Even if you stop them, just they will stop because you are there. Then after you leave, they will continue, they will pick up from where they left it, and they will continue with whatever they are doing. And so guys, that's the end of our today's video. If you have watched me, if you have watched this video and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Let's grow together. You continue watching my videos, continue subscribing, continue commenting, liking, and sharing with people who you think they need to hear such content. And therefore, I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.